Hey, welcome to the Sawyer meta. I'm about to tell you how my team went up 2 ranks in just 2 weeks using this strategy.
Wow, you're so dominant.
Rainbow Six Siege is a highly competitive game, and if you didn't know this, Ubisoft tries to keep your win ratio at exactly 1, meaning you win 1 for every 1 that you lose. This means that they're going to give you an easy team, and then the next game they're probably going to give you a hard team if they could find the right matchmaking settings for it. So, you're going to have an easy team that you're probably going to beat, but what do you do if you really want to rank up? You got to beat the teams that are technically better than you. How can you possibly beat a team that's better than you? Well, you have 2 choices here. You could spend 1,000 hours getting better at the game until eventually you're better than that other team that you're probably never going to play again, or you can make yourself a tougher opponent. In just a few short minutes, I'm going to teach you how to become a complete menace. Maybe you want to call it a rat. What I call it is a winner. The first implementation that your team can employ is adjustment. Yes, this is adjusting to the team that you're playing with. There's a lot of ways to do it. Let's start off with attack. I have always been a good blitz. He was my original main when the game first came out. Probably because his playstyle is so different than everyone else's that it's just kind of hard to adjust to. But I tell you what, when I'm in the prep phase, I feel like Hannibal Lecter. Yeah, that's right. As soon as I get set free, I'm gonna eat. I'm actually so good with blitz that when I go off the next round, the opposite team has done everything to stop blitzing. You know what I do? I bring a completely different operator. There's nothing quite like being in a competitive ranked game and someone who doesn't play orcs at all switches to orcs to counter the blitz, and then I didn't even bring blitz, and now this guy's playing with a gun he doesn't like. And he's breaking down walls. Like what are you even doing, bud? No lies, my friend. You might find me in the first 2 rounds playing 0, spending an entire minute and a half both rounds, getting intel for my team, doing a nice setup for an attack, and then for the 3rd round, I'm coming in as a Maru. I'm gonna start getting into a gunfight for 20 seconds of the game.
She felt funny.
On defense, I'm picking an upstairs bomb, I'm going below, I'm blowing you up with pulse. The next round, you're going to go downstairs, you're going to try to clear out a pulse, and I got frost traps at the top of the stairs. You will not get away with anything in this game.
You're going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes.
But that doesn't mean I won't adjust to you, because I will. Alright, imagine this, it's 12:30 in the morning, your friends want to play another game, but you know it's going to last an entire 45 minutes, because we like to lose the first 3 rounds so we can come back and win the next 4 after we figure out what you're doing. Your team likes to play with 3 roamers? That's going to work 1 time, because the next time you play, there's going to be 6 claymores in that building. Alright, you want to anchor in? We're bringing projectiles, we're bringing flashbangs, I'm probably going to fuse you. Do you happen to be a trap-heavy team? Well, hello, Brava, okay? There's nothing more embarrassing than running over your own Capcan trap. Trust me, I've done it before. I turned off my Xbox and didn't turn it back on for 2 days. Here's the next part about being a tough opponent. I think this is really good. Pay attention to this, okay? Don't do the same thing everyone else is doing. We don't always have to pick the 2 upstairs bombs before we pick the downstairs bombs. Despite what everyone does, look, if you don't know what to do, it's a really good idea to check on what your other teammates are playing, especially if they're higher ranked or more experienced, you know, what have you. But we don't necessarily need to play the same exact game that everyone else does. I swear that you will win at least 1 more round in each game if you just do something that not everyone has played against every day for the last 3 years. Are you the worst player on your team? I'm not. I'm just not, okay? But if I were, what I would do is make the other team fight for every inch. Be the last person alive, even if it means you're not taking so many engagements. Make the game feel closer than it is on the rounds that you lose. Make their nervous system tired. Make them make more decisions. Drag the game out. Make them fight for every little bit. This is a game of inches, and every inch that you gain for your team, even if you're 0-5, is going to be the difference between winning or not, and that is how you become a tough opponent as the worst player on your team. Alright, last one. I'm going to say this even though I know that I shouldn't have to, but you see champions and diamonds and emeralds who let their drones get destroyed, and you see all of these super high-ranking players just not shoot out the drones. I swear, if you're having a hard time and you don't really know why it is that everyone seems to know where you are, they always have the beat on you, it's probably because they're not red marking you from all of the intel pieces that they have. And it's like the easiest thing to do. If you're not doing this, you're immediately going to be better. Do this one thing immediately better right there. It is probably the worst piece of advice in this entire video, but probably the one you need to hear the most. Or maybe you don't, and then I congratulate you for being good at Siege, okay? Yeah, there we go. But this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you got something from it. Check out the rest of the videos in the channel. Bye.